see it pop on. There you go, starting. And I'll tell you when we are green. And we are live. Here we are. Mr. Anderson, and with me today is...
Ragiroth. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, everybody, they'll probably watch it after the stream. It doesn't seem like we have a lot of people that actually join us during the stream.
Yeah,
it's all right. Yeah,
it's all good.
They don't want
to.
They don't want to play with me. But
I mean, honestly, like a lot of Let's Plays or like podcasts, I actually tend to watch after they're up already anyway. So I get how the other people. It just depends on timing and stuff.
Yeah, 6 o'clock on a Thursday night. I mean, I don't know how great it is. Plus, I'd probably catch a few more people if I did it on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I might. I mean, that would probably be a good idea to do like a Twitch, maybe a Twitch stream of it too. That'd be nice. Now, it's not perfect when we do the screen share because sometimes it might blank out on you.
Yeah, I have noticed it's not consistent. I think at least. I'm not sure if it's the game or like.
It's probably because of how shitty my internet is. It's called like Comcast internet. They say they're the best, but they're really not.
Yeah.
They're pretty shitty. So how's it been?
Okay.
Raggy?
I mean, I've been all right. Aside from some stuff today and this week.
Yeah. Work related or?
Yeah, it is work related. Yeah.
Well, we're here to forget all about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I apologize again for missing last week.
No, man. It's all right. I mean, I don't know. I think it's like the spice of life. It's like having a different sexual partner every week. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did you happen to see the thumbnail for this episode?
I did not. Let me check it out.
It's based on on a comment last week about Philemon actually being Mike Tyson.
Wait, what?
So last week. Yeah, man.
Hold on, let me see, Mr. Anderson.
I just put Mike Tyson's head on Philemon.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. That's great.
So I was like, you know what? I mean, come on, Mike. I wish I could get Mike Tyson on the stream. And he can just voice act the entirety of it. I did a fucking ton of grinding because I'm going to try to do a unique persona only run. Meaning
I remember you mentioning that in the last video. Yeah.
And that's gonna be kind of tough. That's gonna be tough.
That should be interesting.
Yeah. I was reading up on.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. I was reading up on it, and the people actually had to stop at a certain point in the game because they said they couldn't do it. So I'm gonna break that. All right, I'm gonna break it. I'll show
break the chains.
I'm gonna show you where I was grinding. As you can see, I was at 3 hours last time of gameplay on this. Now we're at 6 hours and 50 minutes. So I did about 4 hours of grinding. Now we actually can't go to any of these stores yet, simply because they don't let you shop until after the next phase, like CBEC. We have to go into the building.
Okay, so now I'm not seeing anything. I hear it, but now I don't see it.
Sometimes it likes to
Okay, now it's back off. Okay, now it's back off. Okay, now it's back on.
Okay, yeah. See, it's not that great now. I was sitting out front of this mall I'm at right now, and I was just going back and forth, grinding out front of the clinic, and then if I needed to like save the game, I'd run back in real quick to the mall and save the game. So all the enemies
kind of
here.
saves coming.
Yeah. I had to. You can't do quick saves on this, because if you do, it'll crash your game.
Oh, that's poopy.
Yeah. So I'll show you where I'm at right now. So I have Mr. Andrew at 19. My persona
level. Screen share.
Is it not working for you?
It's like I see it, but it's like. It looks like it froze or something like mid-transition. I don't know.
Let me do something real quick. Change.
It's like we can't win with this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. The screen share, it'll freeze every once in a while. That's just because of it really depends on the the health of my internet, and my internet's really shit, and I have like the best internet available through Comcast. But I'm level 19.
I see him now.
I got some really nice. I got new gauntlets.
Ooh, punchy punch.
Yeah, I got gauntlets for Nate, gauntlets for me, and gauntlets for Mary. Now, she still has a mop. Now, the cool thing about mops are, they hit 2 enemies.
Oh.
Or they hit the same enemy twice.
Huh. That's just a double hitter.
And I didn't know this. Everyone can equip guns.
Oh, okay. Kind of like Persona 5.
Yeah, and basically you just use it as a like a normal weapon in combat, and then the bullets, depending on what bullets you have, will change. I guess whatever kind of a damage it does. I don't know, but me and Xinksly decided that we shouldn't give Mary any kind of dangerous items, because she might cut herself because she's a little loopy. So now we were like, why did they whitewash Mark?
Oh yeah, because I think you said like you said it was America, that it was the Western side that made that call, right?
Yeah,
is that what you said?
Yeah, and
yeah.
If you notice, everyone has different hair colors.
Oh, everybody's different hair colors.
Yeah, and anyone that has blonde hair has black hair in the original one.
Weird.
Yeah.
So when you mean original one, you mean PS1 version, right?
No, the Japanese PS1 version. Everyone had black hair.
Is the PSP?
Yeah, is the PSP version.
Okay.
So if you play the PSP version, everything you see there is original. So
see, it's weird because I feel like that's something they would do today, not back then.
I think that happened a lot more than we thought. We just weren't told.
We just didn't know,
Like,
yeah.
Now they're taking out body gender. They're taking gender out of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Just body type.
I mean, I know that like gender in video games in just general make me super violent, and I just want to kill everything. But
same.
So also too, in this Persona, the only way you can get weapons is through the casino, monster fusion. Basically, when you let the monsters go, they'll give you a special item, and
kind of like P5
and dungeons.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you can't.
But like you can't like just buy like at a regular shop. You have
no.
To... Okay. Huh. Weird.
And then so like you'll see in this area, like I can use, like I really want to get the Shadow Mask, the dark coat, the dark glove. But if you look at the price of these fucking things,
a lot of money.
A lot of money. Now you don't have to do the casino. So what I'm going to try to do soon is you can just exchange money in the casino, and it's 1-for-1.
Okay. Huh.
So, like, you actually don't need to play these slot machines, and they're crap anyway. They're, like, I suck at slot machines.
Yeah, I feel like slot machines and, like, RPG games, they're always such, like, a ripoff. Like,
yeah, in Persona,
it's so hard to do anything.
In Persona 5, I actually fucked myself over quite a bit, because there's the one where you're in the casino level.
Yeah, the casino one, and like everything's rigged, and you have to, like, find out how to unrig it, right?
And I bought all those items.
Oh my god.
I got every one of those items, and I ended up not being able to get enough money to actually do the story mode, like the story part.
God.
So I had to grind on one slot machine, because there's one slot machine in Persona 5 that'll always pretty much give you a high payout.
Yeah.
And I fucked myself so hard. So, that's just how it is.
I had a love-hate relationship with the casino level.
Well, I mean, I get why they did it, and they did, like, allow you to rig the game to a certain point, but, I don't know, it still PO'd me. Anything with random chance just annoys me.
Yeah, RNG's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Let me show you something. You might have seen this. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but...
I've seen bits of, because I think I was listening to the video, but I didn't see everything.
See this? See the map?
Right now, of course, the stupid thing for like it was like you found out how to get maps or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! And if you press the X button, it'll switch your view. And
yeah, I saw that. Like, you can make the map look different to see a different point of view of it or something.
Another amazing thing is now we're like, what floor we're on. If you press the square button, it'll show you what floor you're on in the dungeon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be.
So we have to go to Sebek. It sounds like a foreign country. So we have to go to Sebek.
It does.
Yeah, we have to go to Sebek. Because I think Mark got like kidnapped and thrown in there.
Of course Mark did.
Well, he was the troublemaker. Supposedly he's the troublemaker in this game.
I figured, yeah. Not because he's black.
Yeah, well, he's not black theoretically. He's doing blackface right now, which is obviously racist. Also, too, another thing I noticed is I think MP in this game is regenerated by step.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you off some stuff.
I love it when MPs by step.
I would show you guns right now. However, the Preda in this combat is actually he reflects bullets. So, but I mean, all these enemies are gonna be a fucking cakewalk because I mean, I'm pretty fucking beefcake right now. So
yeah, it's probably just gonna rip through them.
Now, the funny thing is, I'm around level 20 right now, and I'm supposed the end game you should be around 45.
Okay. So, yeah. I feel like 40 is generally a typical, like, standard, blow through the story kind of.
Yeah.
So it.
I'm not even through the second dungeon, and I'm almost there.
Damn.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Oh, it changed on me. What the hell?
It's gonna bend them over backwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck these guys up. Like their ass is gonna be so hurt. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the map here. It changes when you actually rotate the camera and everything. Like the facing of the map. So if I want to view it from the north, I actually have to look north. So hopefully I'm going the right way here. So yeah. So
see, I'm debating if I want to pull up the stream on YouTube as well, so it'll be consistent, but then it'll be delayed again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. See, that's the thing. Let me see something real quick here. Let's go to. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's go to here. More screen share options. Change
screen share.
We're gonna go to 480. And then we're going to application window. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go share. See if that helps. I just lowered the. It'll look kind of not good for you, but I really don't care how you feel.
I honestly would rather it just run smoothly anyway, because it's not it's a PlayStation 1 game. It's
Well, it's natively 480. So I'm actually gonna show you some guns actually. Actually, no, I'm not going to show you guns yet because I want to kill these zombies first because they are immune to bullets. I find it weird that Wait a minute, what's Wind All actually? I haven't used that yet. Oh, yo, he's got a. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because now the fairies are going to reflect it at me. Yeah, fuck it. I'll take it like a man.
Of course, it's still lagging, though. It actually kind of looks better to me. Maybe it's just weirdly enough, but yeah, it's still lagging.
Let's see this. I haven't actually used this yet.
Wind All. Oh, it probably does wind to everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to get hurt, though, because they're going to reflect it back at me for 87 fucking damage. Jesus Christ.
Oof.
That hurt. Mary, the one girl we have, or Maki, her name is Maki in the Japanese version. She actually is in Persona 2.
Oh.
And Persona 4.
Interesting. What the hell? Really?
Yeah, she's a self-proclaimed stylista or whatever, stylist, I guess.
Maki, Persona 4.
Yeah, Maki, her name is.
M-A-K-I?
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot the fuck out. The main character actually is a sub-fucking machine gun, man.
Huh. Can you get any pictures of him? So, though I do feel like I did hear someone named Maki in it.
I mean, they're never really like big players in the games. You know what I mean? They just show up.
Yeah. They're just like side peep, little cameos.
Side peeps.
That makes sense.
Side peeps. I see. I don't know any cameos in Part 5 though. Like I don't know like.
I think there's I think when you're watching something on TV, there's someone mentions something that's hinting at someone from like Persona 1 or 2. I remember, but it's like a very esoteric kind of thing.
Esoteric. So like, you're whipping out the big words today. You're trying to impress people or something, man? Like.
Obviously.
Oh, shucks. Is this still blocked off? You're trespassing on city-block property. Go back. Okay. So last time, I think there was something about being able to sneak in somehow. Like
maybe it was like a back entrance or something?
Yeah. I mean, I know Mark's a backdoor man, evident with how Mary or Maki has having a hard time like walking now. And she's lost the whole of her memory. I think there was some kind of secret entrance into the CBEC building. I mean, if I was actually prepared for this, I would have looked it up. But I'm not. I'm just a joke. So actually, let me.
Am I a joke to you?
Do I make you laugh? See, look, yeah. See now, if you can see this, you'll see that I have all of my SP, even though I used my persona.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That's awesome.
That is
wow.
Multi-bow? I have no clue what multi-bow. See, I just was grinding. Constantly, like.
You just got like a bunch of random skills that you have like no idea what they were.
Yeah, well, okay, so in this game, you gain XP by what actions you take. So, when you use Persona, you actually gain more experience. And when you attack people, and the more people you kill, that individual character will gain more experience. So see how Mr. Ander, he just wiped out that entire screen? He got 201 experience points from that. So he got more experience.
So because he used his persona?
And he killed more enemies.
Okay. Oh, I actually always wondered if the new games do that, because I feel like when you use more party members, you get less experience, and then when you use like less, you get like a ton. I noticed that.
They might have some kind of like experience share or something like that.
They divide it up.
Yeah.
Based on how many people you got. Yeah, that might be it.
All right, so Man in Black, you're trespassing a Seabuck. So, man, where do we go?
Man in Black.
Where the fuck do we go? I know there's some kind of construction site we have to go to. Is it through the factory, actually? Might be. Oh, no. Is it the police department? I think we have to go to the police department? It's either the factory or the police department. And I really don't want to go the wrong way.
Yeah, right. But we know how that can go.
So where do you think I should go? This is so I can blame you.
Of course. Oh boy. Okay. Well, where's the place you were at last? You remember?
I was at the school last. I was at the Sunball.
Okay.
I was actually right near the police department where I was grinding.
Well, I guess, all right, which place are you closer to?
Okay, so let me look here. I have to turn the view because the fucking compass thing is in the way. The factory. I'm actually close to the factory, so I guess we should go to the factory.
Yeah, go to the factory first.
See, I can run, too, if I hold down the triangle button.
Oh, nice. Or I guess we should say float faster.
Yeah, because I'm just a green, like, blob here.
You're a green, like landmark icon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this isn't uncommon in the Shin Megami Tensei games.
Yeah. I think a lot of them have the map navigation like this.
Yeah. So it's like, it's kind of...
Nocturne did it.
Yeah. And then I have to go and heal because, I mean, I used wind like an idiot, and I got my ass beat for it. I'm so happy that modern role-playing games, they like some enemies in this game, they're kind of like all they do is like status effects, and I feel like enemies that just like spam status effects are sort of just a waste of time.
Yeah, they're obnoxious.
Yeah, one like have you played any Dragon Quest games?
Funnily enough, I actually just recently tried out the demo for Dragon Quest XI. I've never played any other ones though.
The most annoying part about Dragon Quest, the older ones at least, is that certain enemies, they can just keep calling in reinforcements.
Oh.
So like you might be strong enough to take them down, but like what they'll do is they'll put you to sleep.
They'll just keep coming and coming.
They'll put you to sleep.
Oh God.
It pisses me off.
That's dirty.
Yeah, it is dirty. It's like a dirty gigolo's penis. Like it's dirty. So I mean I could be Contact now. I'm gonna have to use Contact later on as we get deeper into the game, because there's certain enemies that the reason why the one guy quit this run through is because he got to an area where you only have 2 party members, and the party members, the enemies are all immune to physical damage. And the fact that everything you have kind of sucks, does not help. Like you can't beat them almost. So that's why the one guy quit. But I'm hoping I can just muscle my way through with just brute leveling.
Does Nate have a fucking sniper rifle?
Yeah, man. And the main character has a fucking submachine gun.
Oh my God!
And it hits enemies.
Well, it's just funny having a sniper rifle when they're so close. I mean, it's cool. It's just like funny.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking like Final Fantasy VII, right? The Advent Children.
Yeah.
The combat was all like, flipping around, doing Matrix shit.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think like that's how they were meaning the combat to look.
Yeah, probably.
Mr. Ander, did the police station ever look like this? I rely on you once, Raggy. And this is what happened. Now,
I was just saying go with a closer one. The factories happen to be closer.
Yeah, use all the excuses that you can, alright? I get it. Just use your excuses. At least we have a map, and at least we're not going to get lost, 1,000 times.
Yeah, I mean, we're way less boned than the first time, I guess, we played the game.
I like being boned.
It is near Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Mary's really good with the gun. She's a really good Persona user, and she's a good gun user.
I guess because she seems more like the less physical based character.
Yeah, we're gonna have to decide who we're gonna have on the team. You've already seen most of the party members. We've missed one of the optional characters, which he was the strongest too.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Rigi, I can never pronounce it. He's sort of like, do you remember the one guy from Persona 3? He always has his hands in his pocket.
Oh, Shinjiro?
He's sort of like that.
Yeah, he's like a hat, like a beanie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sort of like that. So like, oh no.
Okay, so he's like just a tank character.
Yeah,
okay.
I forgot. That fucking guy with the flame absorbs wind, and he absorbs everything. So I just sort of fucked that up, but whatever. It'll kill the other guy behind him. Placement's really important in this game. Oh wow, there you go, man. Nate fucking him out.
It's like blap blap blap
blap blap. Well, that'll actually hit. So the number of shots is based on the number of enemies on the screen at the beginning of combat. So, and I think it's up to a max of 4 shots, regardless of how many enemies are on the screen.
Okay.
So, even if there's one left, if there was 4 enemies, you'll hit the last one 4 times, which is good to know. Very good to know. Okay, police station. And we were right next to the fucking police station. I feel like an ass. A giant ass. Now, our only hope to beat this game is the Ultimate Personas.
Okay.
If we do not get the ultimate personas, we're pretty fucking doomed. But that's later on. That's not right now.
Yeah, I mean, typically the ultimate personas you don't get till pretty late.
You need to be around level 65 though in order to hit them.
Oof.
But I mean,
oof.
Every time I stop a stream though, I plan on
just grinding the hell out of the game.
Grinding the hell out of it. Now, I crashed a few times. The game crashed, so like I actually got to level 20, and an animation went off, and it crashed the game. But that's because I was using save states. You cannot use save states. So it's important that I do not use them. Man, dude, these enemies know. They should get a ticket for jaywalking, because now they're fighting us in the middle of the street. What if a car comes hit us?
You're dead.
Bastards.
Fucking assholes.
So inconsiderate.
I know. I think that's supposed to be Queen Mary. A Mary's persona?
It's lagging right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately.
the sad thing is, it's on red right now. I do not know how to improve that. I'm actually thinking about running a giant line to into my bedroom, like a connected line into my bedroom.
Can you use your phone as a hotspot?
No, because my phone's like shit, and I use Cricket.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, I mean, I wish I could be as cool, you know, as everybody, but, you know, sadly, I'm broke. But if you do, what we could do is if you give to my Patreon, I can get a phone with a hotspot. There you go. There you go.
Y'all better donate. Y'all better donate.
Better donate if you want Mr. Anderson to get a phone with hotspot.
No complaining.
The funny thing
No
is,
complaining.
so I had, the only reason why I have Cricket is because I got them from GameStop, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And,
I remember they did that. It was a thing.
I had unlimited everything for like $30 a month, even after I quit, because they didn't realize that I had quit. And it was only until like I called in, because like for some reason it didn't charge my credit card. They're like, "Oh, you no longer work for us," and I was like, "Fuck!" And then I get $65 a month.
Like, whoops.
Now. Like, God darn it! Like it's.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you talk a lot about Mortal Kombat, man. Like.
Well, yeah, because I talk a lot about fighting channel, like Mortal Kombat. I mean, well, Mortal Kombat's one of my favorites, and since 11 is like one of the big hip new fighting games, that's probably why there's been a lot of videos about that. I mean, I'm actually starting to not talk about it as much.
The Hawk guy, like, I didn't know that anyone cared about the Hawk dude.
Oh, Nightwolf?
Yeah, Nightwolf, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of my favorite characters, at least.
I mean, I just thought he was the token Native American guy that they had to put in.
I mean, he is, but I've always just really liked his moveset, and I think his designs and stuff have gotten like better as time goes on.
Whatever happened to Jax? No, not Jax.
Oh, he's in like
No, not
I was gonna say he's in every game now.
Who was the guy with the nightsticks? He was in Mortal Kombat.
Striker.
Yeah, I always played Striker, always, but I always jumped.
He was the last game he was in was Mortal Kombat 9 like 2 games ago. He's just unfortunately not a very popular character, so that's kind of why they don't bring him in much.
Are they doing that competitive Mortal Kombat yet? Like
what, like tournaments and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got a pretty big esports following. It's not like, you know, Street Fighter level, but it's pretty big. They have it at Evo and everything. Yeah.
Man, look at this police station. They really need to clean this shit up. This is where our tax dollars are going to, man. Oh, fuck. Anyway, yeah, because I'm pretty sure Street Fighter gets all that, you know.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Street Fighter?
Street Fighter, I mean, I like it, but it's definitely on like the lower end of fighting games I like. I'm more of like, you know, Mortal Kombat, Super Smash Brothers, Marvel vs. Capcom, Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, and I love Tekken and Soul Calibur as well.
I wonder where the key to the cells could be here.
Maybe it's
I don't know where it is.
It's like I feel like in every like thing with like police stations, they're always like hanging in a really obvious space, like place.
Like, why would you?
It's like, oh, here it is, so when you break out of jail.
Why the fuck would you do that? I don't understand. Why would you? Like, if you had a box there, wouldn't you put it like behind the counter, or like, why would you name it key? I don't know. I wonder if their fax machine.
Here is the key.
Oh look, guys! I don't. know.
Well, I mean, it was still the '90s, so they're probably still in fact.
Look, a cell phone. I mean, not cell phone, a payphone here. Look at that. See that? Let's see what everybody has to say here. Cell? You mean jail cell? Oh, okay. What else would they mean? Mark should be in the cell. Of course, the one black character, as we said before, they put in jail. They could have made any character black in this, but they made the one that gets put in jail black.
Of course.
See? Outrage.
Yeah, it's funny. I feel like by trying to make it seem more diversified, they like maybe they made it more diversified, but also maybe made it a little more stereotypical.
Yeah, a little bit
that
more
makes sense.
controversial. Why do we have a map? We have the entire map for this. Look at this. Oh no, we don't.
Here is the map. The map. The map.
The map. What? Look, see? Police station. First floor.
Police.
Just say no to drugs.
Music.
Just say no
Winners
to drugs.
don't do drugs.
I'm surprised they don't have that in this. What was the use of this freaking hallway? It's just an empty dead end they put me in. Bullshit. And it sounds like I'm tap dancing everywhere I'm going here.
It does.
I like singing and dancing in the rain. Sipping some cocaine. Oh shit. I didn't know there was enemies in here. Fuck. Well, this will probably be the new place I grind.
Yeah, because it's probably the highest level place we're at now.
Yeah. I didn't want to go in here because like I didn't want to like, you know, not show my viewers exactly what they could see. Oh, I got the spin kick ability. And that's how you get new abilities. The more you use your persona, the more abilities you'll get. Let's try the spin kick. Also, too, physical abilities do not use your health. It uses your spells, actually. Your SPs. What the fuck's multi-bow for? Because when I try to use it, it says no enemies in range. So I don't get what.
I mean, I thought at first like, oh, they use a bow, but then again they're using guns. So.
Help me! Help me! Help me! That persona is man, like they really do use all of the personas. Because that persona's been in there forever, but I think it's not weak. Oh wow, the zombie just took that like a champ. I think they are immune. The one persona's in the back. I think they're immune to lightning. I think.
Yeah, it's frozen for me. So right now I can't comment.
Let it go. Let it go. All right, let's just use some physical. I want to get better. I do want to get better internet, but I guess I'm gonna have to, you know, lay down the chips.
Were you and Xinksly having this issue last week?
Yeah. He was having an issue, but
so it's not on my end.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was watching the stream and this at the same time.
Oh, okay. But the thing is, what wasn't it like confusing because it was delayed or anything?
Yeah,
or?
there'd be a slight delay, but at least you'd be able to see like.
Yeah.
Sort of what was going on.
Yeah, you know, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
I'll just do that.
So like you can have
better than nothing.
You can have the screen share up and that, so you're not losing anything.
I got a notification. Mr. Anderson is playing it. Mr. Anderson Plays Games is live.
Oh, see that?
Oh my god.
Oh, so you got notifications turned on. Oh, we just went up a level. And Mary just went up a level. So, we're at level 18. So, I think I'm gonna get everything to 18 besides strength. Oh, wait, no. 1, 2. Oh, actually, my luck can't go up anymore. Oh, it hit a wall.
Well.
Oh, so the thing is, the persona actually puts a limit on certain stats based on its level.
Yeah, and I could probably see luck not being like a super required stat for the main character. I feel like that's more like one of like the secondary characters kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. So like,
it kind of looks like. The red part of the bar, is that like the max you can go, or
yeah,
is that,
I
like...
think depending on your persona's level, I'm guessing, because I think your persona.
That makes sense.
I think your persona dictates how much dick you can take. I mean, no, how many stat points you can have. Who would build a police department like this? Really?
Japan, I don't know.
Jeez. Man, they're like, I mean, if our prisoners escape, I mean, they're probably just gonna die, from just trying to find their way out. So let's actually try...
Obviously, that was their plan.
Yeah, obviously. Let's try guns on these guys. Let's see what works and what doesn't work. See, now, the enemies are only doing 4 damage to me. It's pretty sweet. I'm so happy. Submachine gun, baby. Alright, the guns don't do that much damage, but it does hit a lot of them.
I'm guessing, does it do more damage to, like, flying enemies?
You would think, but, like, Persona's not always like that, because you would think, like, wind would do more against flying enemies. You know what I mean?
Well, actually, I feel like that's usually they're resistant to wind, because I guess they're used to dealing with the wind. Right, but I feel like they're usually weak to electricity or ice, I noticed. Flying enemies.
Alright, smarty pants. Yeah. Yeah, but like, see, I'm so used to like Pokemon where if it looks like a grass type and you hit it with fire,
yeah,
it's gonna hurt them.
It's like it quacks like a duck.
Yeah,
probably hates fire.
Yeah, or lightning, because if it's a water type, it doesn't like lightning.
Yeah,
see that? Quacks like a duck, sounds like a duck. Kill lightning.
Boom.
It doesn't look like that flyer is affected by wind, so is there any games coming out that you're excited about there, Raggy?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. Well, I know tomorrow I'm getting Astral Chain.
What is Astral Chain?
There's also it's a game made by Platinum Studios, like Bayonetta and the Real Joe and all them. It's like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. It's like, it actually kind of has a little bit of a Persona aspect to it, because each weapon you have has this like kind of guardian thing that follows and helps you in combat.
Okay.
So it's actually funny that works out. You're like kind of like a sort of like a cop or something, but in like a futuristic kind of setting. It looks really cool. It's been getting pretty good reviews. Daemon X Machina also for the Switch. That's like a mech game.
Oh, I've seen
Borderlands 3.
I've been wanting like a really good mech game, and those are hard to come by. Like they don't.
Yeah, they are really uncommon these days.
I love giant robots. I mean, I get boners. I get a giant boner when I see a giant robot. So.
I mean, chicks dig giant robots.
I'm not a chick, but I love giant robots.
It's a reference to his song.
What song is that?
Did you ever hear of this cartoon called Megas XLR? It's from like the early 2000s. It was on the Cartoon Network.
I thought you just said Mega Sex. XR.
Maybe I did.
Mega Sex.
But what'd I say? Okay, so Daemon X Machina, Borderlands 3.
You're so excited about Borderlands 3?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the last two. So I don't know. Maybe I haven't played enough of it, but like, see, with Borderlands, I always get confused as like, I was like, what weapon should I use? There's just too many, and they're just all very similar, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I do wish the weapon diversity was a bit better. I know 3. It seems like they're at least trying to improve that. But I mean, like playing like pre-sequel and 2, I was kind of getting the hang of like when I should use certain weapons.
I just feel like when they say there's like a bajillion guns, the only reason why there's a bajillion guns is because it's like the same. Is
because they all look the same.
But
yeah, I mean, they're probably definitely embellishing a bit, but I do think they'll at least improve it a little bit. I mean, I don't play many shooting games. That's one of the only shooting games I play, so.
Like, I mean, Diablo, Diablo has tons of weapons in it, but they're all very different, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, for my Persona.
I guess maybe it's a bit easier to make. Maybe it's a little easier to make like melee weapons different from each other. I don't know. But what else is in there? Code Vein finally coming out.
What is that? Man, you're saying a bunch of games.
It's like basically. I play a lot of obscure games, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's okay.
I'd say it's. Yeah. It's like kind of like a Dark Souls kind of game, but it's like anime and like edgy and vampires and all that. Like, you know, much more my cup of tea.
My question about the vampires are, do they glitter? Because if they don't glitter, they're not real vampires.
I don't think they glitter. No. I mean, well, actually, I guess the graphics are kind of shiny, so I guess in a way they kind of glitter.
So everyone looks like everyone sort of looks like you know, like a toy, I guess.
Maybe not that shiny.
What's that? Okay.
Then Luigi's Mansion 3.
Luigi's Mansion 3?
Yep. It's literally coming out on Halloween.
Oh, me and my wife played Luigi Mansion's Dark Moon on the 3DS together.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion's fun. Then I'm really looking forward towards Doom Eternal. That's November.
I didn't play I watched a little bit of the new Doom.
Oh, I love it. Oh my god.
It's a lot like an arena shooter. I noticed. Like the way
I
saw it is like
sorta.
You go into an arena, enemies pop up, and then you sort of just like you fight it out until they're all dead, and then you go on to the next room.
Kinda. I feel like not every area was like like they open up a lot. But it was so much fun.
I mean, it's very fast-paced, and I love the finisher system. You know what I mean? Where you finish.
Oh yeah, the glory kills. Yeah, they're awesome.
That's really cool.
I mean, I would say Persona 5 Royal, but we're not getting it until next year. Freaking Japan's getting it October. Lucky.
Oh, did they? So did that change from the last time we were talking about it?
Well, sort of. Like, I mean, because I said that like, well, because I think you guys were saying that it came out in October, and you weren't wrong. But it was only coming out it was only coming out in October in Japan. It always said we were getting it in 2020, but they did say the release window now is spring 2020, which kind of sucks. I thought it was going to be like February.
I find that kind of weird that it's coming out in Japan first, because I heard some reputable news station that Japan doesn't have games.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say something actually. yeah, of course. I mean, how shocking is that?
I mean, I'm just crazy. I know, but I mean, I don't know.
And
we're definitely not.
And then I feel like there's. Yeah. Oh, and then I think Death Stranding. I was looking forward to it too.
See, I want to play Death Stranding. I love Hideo Kojima. I really do love him, but.
I think I remember you guys talking about this. I think last video, yeah.
Yeah. It's just open world games. They do not respect my time. I don't have the time to sit there and you know, walk 1,000 miles to get somewhere. And anything where it has to do with like babies being hurt and stuff like that, I just can't do it anymore, man.
Are they being hurt though? I thought they were just kind of like.
Oh, they're using the baby.
In your. I guess so.
You know, like. The share thing just came up again, so you can actually see on the. Actually, it's probably
it's
gone
still
now.
lagging for me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I need that hotspot. I think we might have found Mark anyway.
I'm seeing it on the stream. I mean, obviously I know it's delayed, but I'm just saying.
We found Mark. Yo, who's there? Damn, I'll kill you all. Get me out of here, man. That's violent. It's back up again, by the way.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Hey, Mark, just kick back. There's no use pissing them off even more. I wonder if they did the whole fresh fish thing. We would just kiss up to them and maybe they'll let us out. We just tore our way through the police station, so. police brutality.
Funnily enough, this is funnily enough giving me some Persona 5 vibes with like the prison cells.
Oh, like that, yeah, the whole prison cells in the Velvet Room.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Okay, what the hell? It's lagging on the screen share and the stream now. Like, Jesus Christ.
Actually, it says 100% for you.
I don't get it. I don't understand the world anymore.
I don't get it. I might actually set up a Twitch and see how Twitch does.
Maybe Twitch will be better.
Yeah, I might actually do that. How did we end up at the zoo? Wow. Read this. Can you read that? I need you to read that.
You fools look like some... Oh, my God. Caged up monkeys?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Imagine if this was released now. Yeah, it'd be over.
Oh, my God. We would never hear about Persona again.
Yeah, it'd be blacklisted, it'd be canceled, it'd be over, and then Persona would get all the goodness.
Only come out in Japan.
You hear the music?
Banned in America.
Some guy was playing the radio while I was driving, and he was playing music. I was like, this sounds like it could be from a Persona game. It was like really like kind of like bluesy jazz. It was good though.
Huh.
Listen to that.
Maybe it was.
Listen to that trombone solo. I think that's supposed to be trombone.
Yeah, this feels like a Persona 5 song, but like back on the PlayStation 1 era or something.
I love like the MIDI like bad like keyboard music.
Yeah. I think MIDI music had like its own charm that I think like a lot of games today just can't really seem to do anymore or replicate.
I mean, Dragon Quest XI, that's all of that. It's not.
Oh, you know what? I could kind of see that. Or hear that, I should say.
And a lot of people complained about it. But the thing I like about Japan is that games that are so entrenched in their society, they tend not to change it if it's not broken. Like Dragon Quest is really traditional.
Yeah, I can tell.
And I like that. Like, I just wish that they did that for more of their games, sort of like Legend of Zelda. I mean, but that's just me. I'm the minority here. What are you doing here? Are you sure you're able to be out here? Oh yeah, she's out, isn't she? I wonder what really happened to Mary, because like everyone's really concerned about her for some odd reason, and I'm thinking she was the one hit by lightning. I think, right? No, she wasn't in that scene when they were doing the Persona game.
Oh yeah, I thought she was introduced later.
Yeah, like what happened to her? Like. They really haven't.
She's the one that was she the one in the hospital?
Yeah, and her mom is like works for Sebek.
Okay.
And I think this is the new character we're about to get, Brad. Chuh. Oh, is this boss time? You should have stayed in your cell like you're supposed to. See, they singled that mark.
Are you sure we're getting Brad and not Chad?
Chad? Brad, meet Chad. There's a guy smoking a cigarette. Is that the principal from the school? Say, wait, something's wrong. He's armed and dangerous. Did they really keep his axe? Like, did they really let him keep his axe? See, this is how it usually happens nowadays. I mean, this is an accurate portrayal of how police treat African Americans in jail.
It's like Persona 1 predicted the future.
They are, man. It did. 1998, I mean, it really did predict a lot of things here. Revolutionary. What the fuck is that thing in the back?
It's time.
Oh, crap. Yo, dude, how the heck did he smuggle a spear into the jail cell? You see Brad's spear?
Oh, yeah, he's got like a Final Fantasy spear or something.
Yeah, like, they just let him have that when they brought him into jail?
Like, probably no big deal.
Although, I really wish I could take a hit. Well, I can't control any of this, though. I really wish I could take a hit like these guys have. I mean, they get hit by guns and shit. And they're just like, I'm good. Let's go to the hospital. It'll be
no big deal.
$8 to heal me up. And yeah, literally, that's how much it is. It's $8. Why am I even doing this? Because I'm not controlling any of Oh, I guess this is because Brad has not seen people's personas yet? Take it!
Oh, probably.
Look at the exclamation over his head.
Yeah, he had that little thing. So this is basically playing automatically?
Yeah. I mean, I wish I was as good. What's going on? Why does Brad have goggles on? And I don't think Brad actually wore goggles in the original one either.
I think might be like they kind of look like really big sunglasses.
Maybe, but I mean, I did date a girl in high school that. Yeah, they are big sunglasses. They are. You're right. I did date a girl in high school that wore goggles. It was kind of hot. Oh, look, there you go. He found his persona.
I don't want to D.
Oh,
what does his look like? Oh, this is like a orange. Oh, it's like a bird thing.
Birdman. Oh, and I can go over E. See, I'm almost even. So, should I just even out all the stats?
That's what I generally do.
All right, so 19.
But I mean,
19, and then I can.
Especially because it's like the main character is kind of like he's kind of like the jack of all trades guy usually.
Because before, what I was doing was I was just going like 1, 2, 3, and then the next level up, I would start off from the one I didn't hit.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I do.
Yeah. So my strength would always be the highest, but I just evened it all out to like, so they were all pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Mark's, yo, see, look at that. Mark is level 21.
Oh.
So I don't have to level them up. They leveled them up for me. Beautiful.
Das gut.
Das gut. Das gut. We actually passed by the point of no return for the Seebeck mission. Because there's actually 2 quests in this. There's the Seebeck quest, of which we're on right now, and then there's the Ice Queen quest. And in the school, before you leave for where we are right now, they ask you, do you want to continue on? What do you want to do? And if you say yes, we'll continue on. It brings you to the Seebeck quest. However, the Ice Queen quest, I've heard, is very difficult. Like, it'll kick your ass difficult. So,
sounded like a cool time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, where are we going to sit? They said everyone sit down. See, no one's sitting down right now. Fuck. I wish I had a persona. What would your persona be?
Oh, I mean, what I would like it to be is probably like Thanatos or something like Grim Reaper-esque or something.
Yeah.
What it would actually be? Ugh. They're so friggin' abstract looking. It's so hard to like tell.
You know what yours would be? I know what yours would be. And
oh boy,
what would it be? This is sort of like an inside joke. I don't want to give away like your name or anything, but they come in a new box.
It would just be like a weird, like kind of like robotic, like warrior version of me, but like I'm like, oh, I always have to like pop out of like a Jack in the Box or something.
So you'd be a Jack in the Box.
Exactly.
So are you trying to say that you're like stuck in like a closet? Like, and you're
no, but I guess. You know what? I guess that is true. They're always like have some symbolism with the character or something, like what they're going through.
I sort of do think in Persona 4, the blonde like badass
Kanji.
Yeah, I do think he was gay.
I think he's definitely like bi or something at least. Because I think like when he found out like he was attracted to Naoto, he's like, okay, she's a girl, but like he was still attracted to her.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's probably bi or something.
There's nothing wrong with
like
it. He was actually He was actually one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite Persona 4 characters too. Kanji's awesome.
Because like I felt that he was very flawed, and they built his character so well, and I always had him in my party.
He was always in mine too.
I love
like as soon as I got him, I'm like, I don't know if he ever left the party.
In Persona 5, the one blonde guy really reminded me of him too.
Ryuji is like, I always thought he's like a fusion of Yosuke and Kanji.
Yep.
Like he's like that best friend character that like you get second, and like he's not as bulky, but like he's like he uses electricity. He's blonde. his persona has a skull theme. He has like black and stuff on, you know, and he's kind of a goofball. Well, I guess they're both goofballs, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like Kanji, Yosuke, I did like a lot too. I never used the one girl we just talked about. That Kanji liked. I never used her because she was.
Oh, Naoto? Oh, actually, I always used her actually, but.
I mean, I just found like that's my issue. I'm a hermit. Like my first party I get, I always pretty much stick with.
Yeah.
So.
Well, technically, that would mean that your whole party would have been obviously Narukami, Yosuke, Chie, and Yukiko. Then.
Well, I had.
Kanji you get after Yukiko.
I had I had Kanji, I had Chie, Yukiko, and main characters.
Okay. I think you also get. Do you get Teddy? Yeah, you have Teddy before Kanji as well.
You do have Teddy.
Yeah, I think. So Kanji's like the.
No, Kanji.
Well, he's the second to last.
No.
He's the second to last battle party member you have, but.
Yeah, really?
But yeah.
No, you get I believe you get Kanji before that.
You get. Let me think. All right.
I think you get Kanji before Teddy because Teddy he has to turn into like. Nah. I think you get it before.
But Teddy, I think he's with you, but he's also the navigator, though. Then when you get Risei, he's only like a battle person, and Risei's the navigator. That's what I thought.
I don't know what we're supposed to be doing because we were like talking, so I got kind of distracted.
Whoops.
I really hope they're like nice to us about that. Because I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here.
It's okay. We had a good conversation.
Okay, yeah.
And it was related to Persona.
Yeah, see? I mean, that's the good thing. I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to... I think we're supposed to... Wait a minute. There is a door. Was I supposed to go in the door at the end of the jail?
I kind of figured you were just kind of going through the dungeon as like kind of usual.
Yeah, I left the dungeon. I left that where the movie scene was. So I'm thinking. Let me go back. Because I think I might have done messed that up. Let's see here. Go down. Oh wow, you just like.
I really like the police station dungeon music.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite track in the game so far.
It's pretty groovy. Okay, no, that was the door. All right, let me read this real quick. Now that we're all here, where do we go? That cop just turned into a demon. What the heck is going on? I know everyone that's watching this has already seen this. Don't lose that security card. We can't go through the cargo bay in the abandoned factory without that. Abandoned factory. Here we go. And we were just at the factory because we made the mistake of going to the factory first. Very nice. You alright there?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if like you dropped or something like that.
No, I like just zoned out.
You just zoned out. I mean, it's the music of the police department that's just really.
Yeah, it's just like put me in my own zone.
Yeah, the no, that's actually that's Death Mountain Ascent. What I was just saying. Because I mean, this does sort of sound like it if you speed it up a little bit. Oh, he's doing Wind All on Us.
What is like when they do the attacks with like that red like column thing? What is those like words or whatever on like the side of it? I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Non-existent watchers, type that up in the comments below. Tell us what that means. I know there's probably someone that actually translated that already. Probably.
Yeah, I can't even tell if it's in Japanese or English. It's like so.
It's probably something like Shinto, like a Shinto thing.
Probably, yeah.
Like a purity seal or something.
That sounds like it would probably be.
Yeah.
Well, which spell is that again?
Holy.
Where they make the red thing come?
Holy.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, I think it's probably holy. And these birds are weak to guns, and the gun is not.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think they are weak to they're not affected by physical attacks. Damn, Nate, you just took him out. But
Ooh.
I don't know if we're gonna get another party member, to be honest with you. I think this is it when it comes to.
So there's no way you can get that secret person.
Regi, no, I done messed up, and let's explore this dungeon. You have to do it at the very beginning of the game.
Oh man. Because like Final Fantasy VII, like Vincent and Yuffie, they're so hard to miss.
Yeah, I mean that's the issue. Like, I didn't look it up until after that, and it's just like, why would they do that? Because you have to know exactly where they are. So at the beginning of the game, you have to go into one of the classrooms, talk to them, and then you have to you have to go to another location, talk to them there, and then you have to go to when you go to the police department, he'll be in one of the jail cells.
Shit.
So like, you can easily miss it. Okay, these.
See, that's what it's one thing I love about old games, but also it's one thing I hate, because it's like I love all the secrets and stuff, but like sometimes it's like you have to be like a psychic or something to know all this crazy shit you gotta do.
Well, they're trying to sell like Nintendo powers and stuff like that, you know. Damn.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
True.
I just told it not to do auto, and it's doing auto. Pissing me off. Brad's spear sometimes hits 3 times. It's really good. Brad's spear.
I like that Mark's axe is like, it looks like green energy or something.
What when he swings it?
Wait, even when he's holding it, it's like a shiny like lime green like something.
It's almost like lemon meringue pie.
Exactly.
I can go for some lemon meringue pie right now. I'm freaking so hungry. I made chili tonight, right? Because I pulled out ground beef, and I guess my wife didn't see that the ground beef was on the table. So she ended up using another thing of ground beef. So I was like, man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I was like, I have nothing to make this ground beef cook today. So I was like, you know what? I'll just make some chili. And chili's the easiest thing to do, and of course I burned it.
Chili.
I burned the chili.
It's not chili anymore.
It's burning. I couldn't follow you up. I'm sorry.
Hottie. It's hottie.
It's hottie. Thank you. I know I'm a hottie. I had to get a.
Oh wait.
What?
Oh wait. So how did you take your
daughter?
Your daughter to the surgery?
Yes.
Yes,
Like, she is. She just had.
How'd that go?
She has a huge cast on her right now, and
okay.
She can't move or anything like that. So. She's not the most happiest of. Well, I mean.
I can imagine.
She is she smiles, she has a good time, but like you can see she gets a little frustrated because I mean this cast is like 2 times the size of her.
So like it covers like most of her body?
Yeah,
or
from
like
mid stomach all the way down. Ignore these fucking.
Damn.
It's huge, dude. So so you can't really move. It's really difficult getting her to move around and stuff like that because like we have to buy like almost 2-year-old clothes to fit on her right now.
And how old is she again?
She's 8 years old right now.
Oh, okay.
So good news is, she'll be out of the cast in 6 weeks. So.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's been about a week now, so she's got about 5 more weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she can torture me by, running around and being bad, tearing out my hair. And like this morning, in order to be able to grind, I was trying to grind a little bit more. I had to like prop her on my belly, and like I was laying on the floor. I was literally laying on the floor as I was playing the game, and she was trying to like steal the controller and everything. It was pretty funny. Sorry, I'm going through this dungeon a little bit more because the only way you can really get items in here is by like weapons in this game is by like. I don't know if they show up as chests or not. Like,
I don't know if can you not get chests in like the walking around part is only from enemies? I feel like I haven't seen get a chest in the actual.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Stuff.
I really haven't seen it. That's why I'm checking these like red things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm slamming my face into it just to see if there's anything in there.
It's like he's just like headbutting the wall.
Yeah. You ever play Dead Space?
No, but I mean, I know what it's like and stuff.
There's like a scene where a guy's like banging his head against the wall, and eventually his head just explodes.
Okay.
That's probably he learned
Sounds like
a lot.
something big Dead Space.
Yeah, he learned a lot from this game. I mean, I think that's what you have to do.
Obviously.
Yeah. You have to bang your head against the wall until you find something. No, yeah, I haven't found a single chest in this game. In fact, any items that I do have all came from drops when I was grinding.
Huh.
So, kind of
weird.
sucks.
Yeah,
I mean, like in the other Persona games, like they came up with a way for you to buy, like, you know, weapons, and I feel like they had to go about it in like weird ways. Like in Persona 5, you had to buy replicas of guns. You couldn't actually buy real guns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I guess it's because like it's more realistic because they're teenagers, and I guess because like the spirit of the metaverse, it's like if you believe something can do this, then it works. So it's like it's easier to probably believe a replica pistol can shoot a bullet as opposed to like a
actual gun.
I don't know. Well, I was gonna say like something even more silly, like or like using your finger as a gun or something like that. It's probably easier to believe a replica gun. Do it. Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty much them saying, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think."
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Take this. Take this. It sounds like they really phoned that line in. But yeah, I mean, I think that's why like I did like Persona 5 the most. I don't know. It was just so polished, like very.
Yeah,
polished.
it's like I love 5.
I wish they had.
Like I love 4 and 3 as well, but 5 is just like
But that's the great thing about the Persona series is because they don't change it. They pretty much keep it the same. Oh, it just ran like a bitch.
Yeah.
They pretty much keep it the same, and they change certain things here and there.
And they just like build upon it.
Mm-hmm. Now they did add in guns. I was really surprised to see guns in Persona 5.
The cool thing is, they actually, I feel like, they added things that the Shin Megami Tensei games do, because I know Shin Megami Tensei 4, you had like a melee attack and you had a gun attack. When I played Persona 5, I'm like, oh, this is just like Shin Megami Tensei 4. So I thought that was like a neat idea.
I do have to play more of the Shin Megami Tensei games. I've never played Shin Megami Tensei 1, 2, 3. I'm sure it'll beat the fuck out of me. But
yeah, that can be tough. The only one I've really played is Nocturne, 4, and then 4 Apocalypse.
Yeah, I've played Nocturne, and I've watched a Let's Play of Apocalypse. So I never played.
I also
SM4.
I also played Tokyo Mirage Sessions, the game that was like that was kind of a crossover between Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei, but yeah.
It's sort of like Devil Survivor was similar to that too, right?
I'm not sure. I mean, it was like honestly, the game was more like Persona than Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah. Like, you know, just the atmosphere and stuff. But yeah, like basically that.
I don't know, where does Soul Hackers fit into all that?
Soul Hackers.
It's Devil Summoner Soul Hackers.
I'm not sure because it's like I don't know if the Digital Devil Saga is a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei, and then is there like another spin-off of the Persona? I'm not sure.
I think I said this before.
Series.
I put the what the fuck is that? Oh, it's the exit. Okay. I put the Digital Devil Saga in the same universe as the Shin Megami Tensei. Like, they all happen in the same.
Probably more likely to be in the same universe than like Shin Megami Tensei and Persona is. I just don't know like where. I feel like maybe they're like in the future.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because it's like Digital Devil, you know.
Yeah, I think they are in
That's
the future, and this is just what happened, you know, like after everything went to shit. What the fuck?
Like Digital Devil Saga is like Mega Man X, and then like And then the Shin Megami Tensei ones are like classic Mega Man. I guess if that makes sense.
Mega Man X is, they hold your hand the entire fucking time. But I like Mega Man X though; they're fun.
Oh, I love Mega Man X. Yeah.
I just got the Zero collection. And man,
that's right.
That game hurts.
Didn't that come out or something?
Yeah, the Zero collection. That came out a while ago.
Yeah.
Came out a while ago.
Oh, yeah, no, because apparently I think they're re-releasing it or something on like the Switch and PS4 and stuff.
Are they?
Like literally, it was just announced. Yeah, it was like just announced a day or two ago.
That's weird that they would do that. I mean, it's so old. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I just find that weird for some odd reason.
Well, they've been releasing a lot of like ports and stuff recently.
Well, I did
especially on the Switch. I mean, I like having games on the Switch.
I know. I think like whoever is making like these games, I think they're running out of ideas almost. Like, and with the Switch, I feel like they're just trying to bolster their library.
To an extent, yeah, I can see that.
I don't think they want the same thing to happen to the Switch that happened to the Wii U. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're trying to make sure that they're all.
Well, I mean, I do appreciate Nintendo because while they never release that many games, I feel like they're really solid. So I'd rather have, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know a lot of people they'd rather just have a bunch of shit, but I don't know. I'd rather, like I said, have a really good solid title. All right. So
I mean, Nintendo is the best exclusives, at least.
They do, and anytime a Kirby game comes out, I'm all over it.
Yeah.
Fucking love Kirby, dude. Fucking love Kirby. Another really good game was Hey Pikmin. Me and my wife played the fuck out of that game. That game was really good.
It's like, hey Pikmin, I love the things you do.
Yeah,
hey Pikmin.
That's what my daughter's gonna be this year for Halloween.
Oh my god.
She's gonna be a
wait, which color?
Purple.
Oh, Pikmin. Nice. The poison ones, right?
Yeah, and because my daughter's chubby, and they're pretty chubby too. So like.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're the thick Pikmin.
Yeah. They got a lot of twerking to do. All right, so we gotta go. Let's save at the Augustus tree real quick, actually, just in case this decides it wants to crash and I cry.
Be a douchebag.
Be a douche. Be a douche. I don't know. I don't think I'd mind being a douche. I mean, as long as
I guess it's not the worst thing to be.
At least the woman has to be hot. I guess you gotta try everything, but I mean, All right, here we go.
The FU in full on the full moon was the only thing I saw. Like from that thing, because the press is cut off, and I'm like, well, why does it say FU on the screen?
Well, because it's saying fuck you. No, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the moon phases do in this game.
I thought maybe it's like how much experience you can get, or like how strong the enemies are, or something.
The only time I actually kind of understood the moon phases in this game series is what am I trying to say? Is in the Devil Summoner games. The only time I ever understood them, because in the Devil Summoner they did two things. They affected certain fusions you did.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's probably what they're for. But you can't fuse in this game, can you?
You can.
Okay, you can. So that might be what they affect.
But though I read a lot about the fusion in this game, and a lot of people, it had nothing to do with it, from what I've heard.
Huh?
Nothing to do with it. So
what the hell?
I don't understand. Oh, I got a new ability called Freezer on Mary. She can hit multiple people with ice attacks now. Freezer! It's over 9,000! But sorry, that wasn't Freezer. But, I just wanted to say it. Ooh, and Gravity. I just got Gravity. Sweet, we're getting a lot of nice new Persona stuff. And another thing it affected in Devil Summoner games, which if you haven't played Devil Summoner, Raito Kozuna, they're really good. Damn, that was great. They're really good games, and anyway, it affects the frequency of battles as you're walking around as well.
Okay.
And do you remember what game was it? Might have been Persona. I forget what Persona it was, but if it was like a certain, maybe it wasn't the Persona series, but there was a certain Shin Megami Tensei game where if it was a certain moon phase, no, it was the Devil Summoner games. There was a certain moon phase where if you were in it, if the moon turned red, a really strong enemy would come out and just start kicking your ass.
Oh.
And you had to be ready for it, like, yeah.
I'm not sure which one that is.
No, it definitely is, it's definitely the Devil Summoner games. Raido Kozahuna versus the Soulless Army, and I forget what the other one was.
Okay, I think I might have figured out what the moon phases mean in this game, I think.
Okay.
It says, moon phases do not affect demon conversation and seem to serve little purpose except that unknown powers can only be obtained by fusing personas under specific moon phases, primarily the new moon.
Okay.
Unknown powers. Unknown powers is a feature in the Persona series.
Let's go shopping. Let's see. Can we go shopping yet? That'd be great if we could. Before we.
Yeah, apparently unknown powers or something can help like with things. I think if you get like low health or something like that.
Is someone in here? Can we buy clothes now?
Dun dun dun.
There's nobody here. All right, we can't buy clothes yet. This fucking sucks. Anyway, moving on. What am I to say? Can we go into the Velvet Room? Even though I can't really use it.
I want to see what the Velvet Room looks like in this game.
Similar. You'll see. Igor has really skinny legs.
Oh wow! It literally started. Oh no! It started playing because. Oh, okay. So it looks kind of like
Yeah,
it's like a ballroom. Okay, so it's like a ballroom. This game. Okay.
Persona 1 and both the 2s, they all look very similar. The only thing that's missing in this one is the Demon Painter. I don't know if you recognize. I believe the blindfolded man playing the piano right now. I think he is in another. After 2,
no clue who
because
he is.
he's in part 2. I might be thinking about the part 2s. And then they're in parts. Both.
Why is Maleficent singing a song?
Beats me. I mean, she sounds.
She looks like Maleficent from over here.
Yeah, with the horns.
Yeah.
You call upon your inner self in this room. Please show me your penis. I mean, your persona. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I mean, you don't really have to. It's on Igor's.
Oh, look at this. See, what is your desire? Fusion, deliver, erase instruction. I'm not gonna be doing this because I want to do. Oh, self-service. What is this? Pumping gas? Judgment. I can get. Wow, I can get a level 40.
It's like, I don't need to come here for self-service.
Yeah, look at this. I can get a level 44 Inferno.
Oh.
Holy shit! And
He
Hellcat
looks like Inferno.
Hellcat used to be.
Hellcats.
Hellcat used to be my Xbox Live on the original on the Xbox 360. That used to be my thing. But yeah.
Huh. Hellcat.
Hellcat. Well, it's named after the jet fighter.
Oh, okay.
Man, let's see the instructions on here. Well then, what do you wish to know? Oh fuck! What the fuck? Beginner, amateur, and professional. Jesus.
The beginner rules, the amateur rules.
Adds to your statistics. Active persona is the one that descends on you when you call. The other 2 personas are always ready to assist you. You can summon them by persona change during battle. Now, another thing is, too, you can change the personas of your other party members, too, in this as well.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like it when you can't change the personas of your other party members, because I feel like it's just too much to go through, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is cool because I feel like the other characters thing, instead of just being like, I don't want to say generic, but like not their own kind of set.
Exactly, like they have their own kind of like feel, and the fact that you only have to worry about one person's personas and the other ones, like when I build my when I build my team, I always get every element that I can't get on my main character right away.
Yeah, and like I feel like because I feel like the main it does sort of make the main character I feel like a little less special because it's like he's supposed to be the jack of all trades, and it's like, well, everybody can do it. It's like, well, he's not special anymore.
He's not special. Persona Q did that a little bit, I believe.
See, I like how Persona Q does it because they still have the main personas, but the other one is kind of like a little like they're called sub personas, so they're a little kind of sub thing. They just kind of help. You know, they don't take away the main unique thing.
Yeah, the unique thing of the main party character. In fact, in order to get the full tarot card set from the Persona series, I actually kind of stole the cards out of the other game that Atlas released. You had to I forget what it was. You had to buy, I think it was like another Atlas Shin Megami Tensei game, and if you did, you got all of the tarot card set.
Oh, well, I know. I think Persona 4 Arena, I think Ultimax had some of the cards, and then Persona Q Q had the other set. Yeah,
that was it. And, I was like, I'm not buying Ultimax. I'm just going to, take it. If you guys don't mind, Because, I don't know. I like Atlas, but, I'm not a huge fan of fighting games.
Yeah.
And I did play a little bit of Ultimax Arena, and I wasn't a big fan of it, Can you actually buy the Persona fighting games on PlayStation 4?
I don't think so. I think they're still only on PS3.
That sucks.
I just want them to announce Persona 5 Arena, damn it.
Yeah. And just have they should be able to have everyone on there.
See, I would love to think that, but I wouldn't put it past them if then not everybody from 4 and 3 makes it back.
They might,
but I'd love to be wrong though.
They might do DLC or something like that. That's what everybody's doing.
I could
now.
see them the main roster would be P5, maybe some of 4, some of 3, and then the DLC would mostly be fit the rest of 4 and 3 and stuff.
I mean, with PlayStation 5 coming out, with it being completely backwards compatible, all the way from what I've heard, what Xinksly was telling me, from PlayStation 4 all the way down to 1, you'll be able to play everything on it.
Yeah, see, I remember you guys talking about that. I did hear that, but then I heard officially they only confirmed, I think PS4 is bad, the only PS4 games will be backwards compatible. But I don't know if maybe they were only ready to officially say PS4 and not the other ones, or what.
It's all right. I mean,
I hope that's the case, though.
PlayStation is Persona is synonymous with Persona, so it's all right that you made the mistake. Yeah, see, that's the only reason why I would buy it. I mean, unless they released another Persona game, and everyone was like, "Wow, why did you get a PlayStation 4? You should have gotten an Xbox." And I'm like, "Well, I want to be able to play really good Japanese RPGs on it."
Persona. I keep saying Persona. PlayStation has so many more exclusives and stuff. Xbox doesn't do shit.
Yeah, and
They're so terrible with exclusives.
Most of it's shooters.
I know, and I don't hate Halo and Gears of War, but I don't feel they're not really my cup of tea either.
Yeah, I mean, they sort of lose their charm. You know what I mean? I have no interest in the Gears anymore. I played Gears 1, 2, and 3, and I don't know. That's all I need.
Yeah, they're cool games, but I don't. I can't get myself to buy anymore.
You're killing the franchise. It's not like with Persona where it's a different flavor every time you play it.
Yeah, Persona's it's a different flavor, but they still kind of keep the same idea. Gears of War and Halo is just not even changing the flavor.
If you notice, some of your longest lasting franchises in video games, they're all very they're the same name, but they have different storylines. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not explaining that right.
What, Persona, Final Fantasy?
Yeah. I think it's that that flexibility to really change it up. I mean, instead of just doing the same shit over and over again. Halo, I don't even like Halo. Gears of War is over for me. I'm sort of getting burned out, though they do make us wait a while. For man, why am I forgetting his name? Uncharted games.
Oh yeah.
I like those games too.
The last time I was really interested in Halo and Gears of War, is when they put Arbiter and General Ram and Killer Instinct. I'm like, that was just because I really like Arbiter and General Ram. But I was thinking about it. I would actually play a Halo game if it was all about the Arbiter. But that's like
all about the Arbiter. So I'm guessing you're a Halo 2 fan.
Halo 2 is my favorite and the last one I played. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Halo 2 was like back in my heydays. I would go over to my buddy's house in it was like West Philly or whatever, East Philly, whatever, and we'd get super stoned. And we would buy this big Sicilian pizza from this really good pizza fucking place. And we would all bring our original Xboxes over. We'd link them all up. It looked like a fucking spider's web going into each other. And we would just LAN party Halo 2 all night. So good.
Man, that is such like an early 2000s story.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I mean, no, me and some of my friends similar things. I wasn't like as into it as some of my
yeah. I mean, I sucked at it. I sucked at Halo 2, but just the fact that I could sit down and play with my friends. Oh, I forgot. I need to see if who needs some guns on here. See, the fact that I can't buy items yet is sort of bothering me. Like, I feel like I'm not prepared.
It is really weird. You can't buy items yet, or buy items ever.
You can't. Well, you can buy clothing. But you can buy defensive items, but you can't buy and you can get guns. You can get guns from the casino. But like melee weapons you have to get from drops or dungeons, which I have not seen any chests yet.
It's so weird.
You know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't actually played a board game in forever. I saw that you were doing something at like a board game place.
Oh yeah. There's this like meetup thing I go to. People play board games and stuff. It's a fun thing to do. I'm not like regularly play it, but a nice. I think it was like a cooler way to go out and meet people than like
Yeah, I mean you're not sitting around, and board games are fun. So
yeah.
This one store, I'm about to do a shout out to my old professor in Woodbury, Tiki Tiki. They do events and stuff like that. They do like Dungeons and Dragons nights. They do like yo-yo clubs. Like they do everything. Oh, wow. Like I was like, yo, that's pretty cool.
Yo-yos, that's something I don't friggin' hear about anymore.
You know, right? Ooh. I almost passed the factory, man. They're talking too much. They're talking too much. Oh, look at speak of it. It says talk on there. Here we are, the
talk.
Or no, that isn't talk. Is it talk? It looks like tyke. Taik.
Oh my God, both are.
And it's got
the stream and the thing froze.
It's got the killer from Clock Tower. It looks like he's holding a bunch of scissors.
Figures that punk Guido would pick a place in these two.
Hey, come and see this. Mark painted this. It's very good, isn't it? Oh, and of course, Mark is a graffiti artist.
Of course. Oh my God.
Yeah. I was up to no good. Except
I didn't tell my neighborhood.
It's what is it? Oh man, you're gonna go live with your uncle in Lunarvale or whatever.
I got one little fight. My mom got
scared.
Uncle Miller.
No, I got one little fight with a demon. My mom got scared, and she said, "You're gonna go live with your uncle in Lunarvale." Yeah, I didn't. Fuck, I was trying to make it rhyme, but it didn't work. Yo ho, smell you later. What's up? Yo, how do you?
Oh no, it would be what Jack Frost says, like, "Yo, smell you later."
Yeah. Yo, yeah. How do you find Will Smith in a snowstorm?
How?
You look for the Fresh Prince. Oh man, I'm good. I'll be here all night. Well, for another 30 minutes, I'll be here. Heck yeah! My band, he's in a band, The Terrors, used to mess it up and use this place as their studio all the time. I wonder what kind of music that he played. He doesn't look like.
I mean, I could take a couple guesses.
Come on, go ahead. Take a guess. Take a guess. I'll tell you my
rapper
guess.
Hip hop.
No, I'm gonna say country.
Obviously.
Shut up. Stupid is as stupid doesn't. Forrest Gump? Anyone? It's Bubba. Bubba. Stupid is as stupid does, you moron. Did Forrest Gump come out around this time?
Yeah. It was definitely before this game. Yeah.
Do you see the chick that just showed up in the right-hand corner?
I would if. Oh wait, here we go. Okay.
You know.
Yeah, she's got like.
Mark. I bet Mark loves his blondes.
I don't know.
Mr. Ander, is that you? Don't scare me like.
Oh yeah,
that.
I've seen this girl before.
Yeah, I think she was in the beginning.
Yeah, she was.
Alana, what are you doing here? Are you alone? Can't believe that you'd walk around alone at a time like this. I almost died coming here. Don't you have anything better to say? Do you have anything better to say, Raggy? Time passed. Boop, beep, boop. I remember when we played when Super Smash Bros. First came out in the Nintendo 64. We would play me, my brother, and my sister's husband. His name was Blueberry. He was fat and we call him Blueberry. Anyway, every time we would knock each other off the side in order to piss each other off, we'd go beep boop, beep boop, and man, oh, that pissed me off.
Beep boop.
Beep boop, beep boop. Relax, Mary. The school's disappearance has what? The school's disappearance has something to do with Guido's machine?
What?
Did I fucking miss something?
I don't know if he's right exactly.
Do we have an issue with the translation here? Because where did the school go? It would be faster to find Guido and force him to return things back to normal.
Yeah, maybe he means like the people in the school.
Yeah, but everyone disappeared supposedly in this game. Is Brad the leader here? Or is that Chad? I'm sure enemies are going to come.
The Chad, Brad, and the Virgin me.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's his persona. Chad. His persona should have a surfboard. You know, I've seen a lot of RPG weapons before, but I've never seen anyone beat someone to death with a surfboard.
It's a shame Funky Kong isn't an RPG game. Then you would.
You know what they should make? Donkey Kong RPG.
You know what? That would be a cool spin-off to Mario RPG.
And you heard
I
it
would
here,
not
guys.
mind that.
You heard it here, guys. If Nintendo makes a Donkey Kong RPG, all this guy right here, all of us, I should say.
And it'd be cool because it could have like kind of graphics. Probably wouldn't. It could have graphics similar to the Donkey Kong Country games, the old ones.
Or I would actually really like it if it had a graphic, similar to Donkey Kong Country or even Super Mario RPG. They went retro with it, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think they kind of had... Actually, they kind of feel like they had this sort of type of graphics.
Very realistic. And now, here's the thing. If Mark drew all these, right, how the fuck did he know what Jack Frost looked like?
I feel like Jack Frost is he's always like a mascot or a toy in the Persona games and stuff.
Well, yeah.
So that's probably why.
I have the Raido Kuzahuna Jack Frost that you got in the special edition of...
he's got like the fresh hat.
Yeah. I had to buy the special edition. It was dirt cheap, too. I bought it dirt cheap. This town and everyone in it is going crazy. It doesn't look like the slot is over here. Okay, so we're looking for a hole to stick our card in.
I thought you were going to say something else.
You got a dirty mind, all right? You got a filthy mind. I painted this with spray paint. It's my crying soul. What else would you paint it with? What else would you paint it with? Mr. Andrew, tell me if anything happens since I'm the leader and all. We're looking for a slot, so where do you think they would put a slot? I think this looks kind of... can I not go up the stairs? Okay. Nothing. Where would you put a slot if you could? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I think it's really obvious. It's like the keys situation.
The keys? There? Is it like...
You found the slot for the security card. Do you stick it in? Here Mark comes. He really wants to stick it in. Did you find anything? So here it is. I don't know who I like that. Now, do you have a preference between white mark or black mark?
I'm gonna pull up white mark again real fast.
Yeah. I think white mark's a little bit more unique. Like I feel like when they did like blackface them, they sort of took away like the uniqueness. Like I don't understand why they got rid of the beanie. I thought the beanie looked cooler. Though with the little teardrops under his eyes, they sort of made him look like a gang member, but.
I'm trying to find a good picture. Why am I only finding black and white pictures? Okay, here we go. He like. I think he does look more unique. But like, I guess there is a part of me that is kind of just like, I guess the more, simplicity.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't really. Maybe they did it on purpose, but I feel like he stuck out a lot. Like he looked completely different from all the other Persona characters.
Like I guess the only thing for some reason I don't like is the teardrop stuff. Like I normally am okay with that stuff. I don't know why it's too much on it. I don't know. I guess because the beanie and then them, it's like okay.
It's very cluttered. You're trying to say?
Yeah, that's probably the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
Oh, Mary's getting all excited. Whee! But what are these controllers for? It seems like the video connection for you is really good when we're in cutscenes, so that's good.
Yeah, maybe it's because less stuff is going on.
Yeah, I mean, I do have right now I have the YouTube stream up, I have the Discord up, I have my recorder up, and I have this up. So I mean, it does take up quite a bit, and I don't have this on VSync, the PlayStation emulator. Simply because I want faster frames per second, but... Yeah. Listen, Mark, don't ever touch things without knowing what it is. It's called consent, Mark, okay? You can't touch people's pee-pees unless they say you can.
This is something Persona taught me.
Yeah, consent. It's even funny, because they changed his hair color. I mean, get it.
Oh yeah, because Nate even kind of looks like he has blonder hair. His sprite, but his artwork, he has like red hair.
Well, they do that a lot. Like, how many RPGs do you have when like
the
character is like
yeah.
Damn, check this out. They must be serious, making all these things. Yeah, this is
check it out.
I wonder if they're gonna find the seas. Remember in part 3 they had that big underground.
Oh yeah, that yeah, where they like I think made I guess, and they released the shadows and all that crap.
Oh, that man, we just spoiled a lot of 3 for everybody.
Oh, whoops.
You know that never happens. Actually, they ride a missile to the moon, and they explode the moon, and everyone dies.
I kind of wish that happened.
Actually,
you know what's funny? That's actually not super far off what happened. It's not too far off.
Well, what pisses me off is I was reading a comic book series called Rising Stars, and some guy decided he was going to be a douche, and he told me, oh yeah, he rides a missile into the moon and explodes it and dies. And I was like, dude, that's fucking stupid. I mean, how would this happen in this anime? And yeah, he was like, I'm just joking with you, and it happened.
Oh.
So like, I thought he was.
I guess he was like trying to cover it up, and then
yeah,
didn't work so well.
You dick. And the same thing happened to me with Dexter, the serial killer show. I'm looking for a save point right now. Because this place looks fucking scary, to be honest with you. Like, this looks really scary. This place. Oops. Oh, God. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, game. Oh, okay. It's all the same enemies. Alright, no big fucking deal. Kick these guys' asses, too. Though, I think I should go back.
This place does look spooky.
I think I should go back and save, but what's with the green miasma? I mean, aren't we in a, like, factory? Why is there all this miasma?
It kind of reminds me of, The first level you fight Bowser in Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he say? Like, please enlighten me.
When he throws Bowser?
Yeah. So long, gay Bowser! Like, that's what he...
I think he says so long Bowser, but his accent makes it sound like he says like an A at the end of like the G in long, and it makes it sound like so long gay Bowser. I think he's just saying so long Bowser.
No, I did
or
hear...
Or so long King Bowser. You might be saying so long King Bowser.
So long King Bowser? Yeah, I guess. I did hear, too, that, what was it? The guy who did the voice for, Mario was actually, like, this homeless dude that walked off the street. And, like, he just sort of auditioned because he just wanted to, you know, go in somewhere. This is what I heard. I don't know how true this is. And, I mean, if you want to look it up on Wiki or something like that, but that's what I heard. Like, he was just some homeless guy, and then they were like, oh, man, this guy's really good. And they ended up taking him as Mario 64.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, it was one of the first time Mario was voiced, I think.
Well, I mean, 64, like, when was the first time, like, Link was voiced? Like,
it was either the CDI games or that cartoon.
I mean, let's say legitly, okay? Legitly voiced, you know, like, excuse
probably,
me.
Probably, I think he was voiced before Ocarina of Time. Maybe like Link to the Past, maybe?
No, voiced, I think the first time I heard it was, what was it? I know that there was some voice acting in Twilight Princess. I remember voice acting in Twilight Princess. And that was the first time I heard people talk. And then, no, why am I saying Link? Because they've never voice acted Link. Link's never had a voice besides the CDI games show.
Huh?
Hi!
Yeah.
Hi! He sounds like he's taking a dump. Hi! Hi!
Yeah. I think my favorite is older Link in Ocarina. When he falls in my place, he's like, ah! And then he lands. He's like,
yeah, that's how you. And what's with Look, dude, they're fucking fully armed to the teeth. Anyway, what's with the toilet ghosts in
You're dead.
The toilet ghosts in the Zelda series. You ever notice that there's? And I think the first time I saw the toilet ghost was there was one in the Minish Cap on the Game Boy Advance by Capcom. There was one in Skyward Sword. There was one in why am I forgetting it? The one with the moon.
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask. There's one in Majora's Mask. It's like there was a hand that comes out of the toilet and it's asking for toilet paper. And it was also in Wind Waker.
Huh.
There's a hand. I think it has something to do with like Japanese Japanese like mythology or like scary ghost.
It sounds something like that. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I think that's sort of what it has to do something with it, but like it's just so odd. Why? What were they thinking?
Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and just get a drink.
Oh yeah, speaking of the devil, going to the bathroom.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Get a nice cool beverage. See, I've come prepared. I have my decaffeinated green tea. It's actually like blueberry pomegranate right next to me, and I have an amazing ability to hold my urine until I don't hold my urine and pee all over myself, and then I cry. And surprisingly, I guess I sort of did over level for this because now I'm just like, they're kind of bitches. Like, I'm destroying everything. However, I don't know when there's a next save point, so I think it might be a good idea to go back and save this, especially since we're getting near the end of the stream anyway. I wish I could moonwalk like this. Man, I think we're like Michael Jackson. We're just grooving and moving. But I actually might go find a save point because I don't want Mr. Raggy to miss much of this since we only have about 15 minutes left in the stream. So it might be better for me to call it here. Man, everyone with a gun is amazing. Though I should be using the Persona more, but I'm going to do that off screen. I'll level up everybody, get all their abilities and stuff like that. And man, that freezer ability is amazing. Before, the freezer ability would actually crash my game, so I had to play around with the emulator a little bit to get it to work. I've only hit twice there. Maybe I'm wrong with the amount of enemies on the screen there.
You're dead.
Yeah, she's gonna steal a lot of the experience here. Yeah, damn, 380 for some experience. I need to get those screen wipe abilities for everyone so they can gain more experience here. Hopefully we can go back, because if we can't go back, I'm kind of fucked. And I might have to save state it. Oh, no, we can go back. Can we? All right, here. Well, you use the elevator, yes. Let's all go back up. Let's go to a clinic. Let's save the game, and we'll call it a night. Because I can hear my daughter crying in the back, too.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, you're back? I'm actually going to try to find a save place, because we're actually coming up on the 2-hour mark. So I want to save this, you know, before anything bad happens.
Find that Augustus tree.
Yeah. Augustus Clump. Oh, man, it still fucking kills me every time. I think that's like, if I had a highlight reel, that'd be on there. Yeah. That was so fucking good. And the funny thing is, I started laughing before I even realized the what you were saying. You know what I mean? I was like, why am I laughing so hard? And then I just saw the Oompa Loompas coming in.
I just imagine them being an enemy in this game.
Yeah, oh, you imagine having that as a persona? An Oompa Loompa, it does whatever you want it to do. Awesome. It's like, suck my dick, Oompa Loompa. I'll give you some gloops. Here we go. So I wonder why no one's like realized that the trees around here talk to you. And have you ever played the game Deadly Premonition?
No, I haven't.
All right, I started playing it a little bit of it on my channel. I originally played it on the Xbox. I played through it twice on the Xbox. I love Deadly Premonition. I think it's an amazing game. I started playing the director's cut that was released on Steam, and I had to stop because the game would crash every 5 minutes, and there'd always be an issue with the recording. So I sort of had to give up on the recording, but it's super good. It's like it's sort of like a weird like piece of art where like you're sort of looking at it and like you don't want to like it, but for some reason you do, and it's just something you have to get. Like you have to get the vibe they're going for. And awesome game. If you've never played it, you should. Deadly Premonition.
What company makes that?
It was done by Swery65.
I've never heard of that.
He did Dark Dreams Don't Die. He did Dark Dreams Don't Die, which they never released the sequel to that, which pisses me off. He did what else did he do? Dark Dreams Don't Die, and let me make sure I'll do a quick save. No, I don't want to do a quick save because then if I do, it'll fuck crash. Let me make sure I just saved that. I think I just saved that. Swery didn't really do that many games. he never really did that many games, but the games he did were just all cult classics. It's sort of like Suda 51.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Even the name kind of gives me that.
Yeah, they're sort of in that kind of same vein of like a designer.
Okay.
But yeah, like Sweary, his biggest one was Deadly Premonition. In that game, like even my if you look at my logo for my my channel, it's the cup of coffee, and if you look at it real close,
Oh, that's what it is.
if you look at it real close, it has the initials M.A. in it. Because I added it to put the M.A. And in Deadly Premonition, you play as a detective who gets premonitions from his coffee.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I was wondering what your icon was.
Yeah, it's a cup of coffee with MA in it, because when I actually first started this channel, Deadly Premonition and Silver Case were the first games Silver Case was the first one I tried to play on the channel. But I'm sorry, Deadly Premonition, I tried it, I didn't like it, so I just got rid of all the videos. And then I tried a second time when I got more used to Let's Playing, and it just kept on crashing. I was like, fuck this, I can't do it anymore. Can't fucking do it. So
that sucks.
So before we leave, what's your plans for your channel? What are you gonna do next?
I was working on a couple of videos. They were like more speculation videos. One was like about Soul Calibur. One was about Fire Emblem Fire Emblem / Super Smash Brothers. And then I don't really have a direct plan after that. I kind of just go with like, whatever,
Well, you more react to things.
Yeah, and I post reaction videos. They're usually like, sometimes they're planned, sometimes they're not. Like when I know like a trailer or something's coming out, sometimes I don't know. But yeah, I've been thinking of trying to just like do some top 10 lists of like my favorite things in certain games. But that's typically on like slow weeks. Yeah. Like there's nothing to talk about.
Top 10s usually get a lot of views too.
That too, yeah.
They usually get a lot of views, and like
I've generally done like top 10s, like things I want in this game coming out, things I want in that game. But I guess it's like if it's just like top 10 favorite blah blah blahs in this game, at least it'll kind of age better, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we actually had a comment.
Oh,
George HR, damn, this is old school. Yes, it is, sir. Okay. It is. Sorry, I'm not watching.
Not wrong.
I'm not watching the stream. I just have it up just to make sure my stream health is good. But yeah, it's.
Oh, okay, I see him. Yeah.
It's fucking. It is old school. I don't know why I'm playing this over the PSP version. I guess it's because I feel like everyone's played the PSP version and not many have played the PSX version. So.
I think, did you also say that the PSP emulator is like more than one?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the PSP emulator in general. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you don't know what's coming, your reaction videos would be better. I mean, because how do you react? I think.
Yeah, I like typically never do reaction videos if I've already seen the trailer. Yeah, I always make sure it's my fresh, first sighting of it.
I have to make an intro for all this because like. I feel like your intros are so friggin' awesome. I think what program do you use to make your intros?
Oh, I just use iMovie.
iMovie? Oh, that's a problem. You have a Mac, and I don't care what anyone says about Mac. I used to own a Mac until my hard drive died, and it's a pain in the ass opening up the fucker. So I have to sit down and spend the money. But their iMovie is friggin' awesome.
Yeah, iMovie's pretty good. Like there are some things that like. Oh, I wish I could kind of do that. It doesn't let me.
You could.
Otherwise, I get the.
I think an iMovie.
You can, yeah.
Like, yo, for a free program that comes with it, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Yeah. I mean, it's gotten the job done since I started doing videos.
I mean, if you go to my other video channel that I had years ago called Ultra Z, it might be a little hard to find. I don't know how well. I think there was another channel that sort of named their channel Ultra Z as a troll account, but I had done some films on there, and that's all I used. I used this little flip camera, and I used iMovie. Fucking awesome! Like I.
Oh, so like the videos you made were actually like footage of you doing stuff?
Yeah, it was actually live action. So I did Ultra Killer Robot 1 and 2, which was basically about a boy.
Wait, I feel like I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, and I probably showed it to you. And then I did Dick and Knave. That was all Photoshop though, in the movie. And then I did like Necro John, the toilet that eats people. I also did Crazy Boy, the lazy boy that rapes people.
What I mean.
Some good shit right there. I love Max. I just love Max.
And like for like the pictures and stuff, I use like this website. It's like a free website. It's called Pixlr.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I actually use that I have RPG Maker, the latest one. And Pixlr I do my sprites in because it's a good sprite maker that you can get off there. Shit like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you can actually make some really cool sprites on there. If I think we're talking about the same program, but
yeah, probably. I don't think there's many things called Pixlr.
But I have to I have to sit down. I have to make. I want to do like an acapella like metal intro.
That'd be cool.
Like Xinksly, even though he's never on, like Ragiroth, just do it up, even though this is nothing like exciting. It's just us like wanking off talking about games and But I think most people don't realize that this is the most interaction I have with other people. That doesn't deal with work. So like this is the only time where like I can talk to other people besides my wife and my daughter.
Oh yeah, it makes sense because you're probably busy with work, wife, kid now, so.
Never grow up, Ragiroth.
I'll try.
Don't grow up. But it's been nice, man. I hope. I don't think we addressed the elephant in the room. Yakuza 7 will be.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
will be turn-based RPG.
Wait, what? Yep. Really?
I just got that popped up on my phone. And I love Yakuzas. Yakuzas are the reason why I bought a PlayStation 4. And Yakuza 7 will be according to Polygon, will be turn-based RPG. I don't know. I don't know if I mind that really. We'll see.
I guess I'll keep give it a shot.
My issue though is when I play Yakuza, I sort of want to pound people's fucking faces in.
Yeah.
But I guess they're worried about the gameplay becoming stale.
Yeah, I thought they were kind of done with Yakuza because I thought 6 was on the end of Kiryu's story. Well, I guess it's just the end of Kiryu's story.
Yeah, it's probably the end. But then again, with I thought they were done with his story when I played 3. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And then 3 more games later.
And then 4, he wasn't even in 4.
Oh, okay.
Like because Yakuza 3, like if you've played Yakuza 3, oh man. Ooh, it's when you're in you're at your orphanage, Sunside Orphanage, and people are like fronting on your kids. Ooh, you feel the beef, and you gotta like come back, into the Yakuza scene and just beat ass. And Yakuza 4, you don't. Kazuma is only in it for for one fight scene.
Wow.
And then it just continues on, and then 5 he comes back, of course, and then 6, and then.
I guess 0 as well.
0 is the prequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel. Yeah.
To part 1, which I played part 1 on PlayStation 2 and part 2 on PlayStation 2, and then I bought them both, of course, Kiwami Dens, and I was like, wow, man, come on, I'm a chump.
Did you play Judgment?
No, I do want to play Judgment. I heard it's
awesome.
I heard it's a really good spin-off, but there was some controversy with one of the voice actors.
Yeah, with something he did or something.
He was doing drugs.
No.
Yeah, he was doing cocaine or something like that. But
the Japanese voice actor or English voice actor?
The Japanese voice actor.
Okay.
Because wait a minute. I mean, I've never played a Yakuza game that was English voice acted.
Oh, Judgment you could do either or, subbed or dubbed.
One of the reasons why I bought Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise was because this same guy who voices Kazuma Kiryu does the
Yeah,
voice
that's right. He does the Japanese voice for
of Kenshiro.
Yeah, because I couldn't get Kenshiro's old voice back.
I'm not a huge fan of like English voice acting when it comes to Japanese. I understand it. I think less of you plebs, but I don't think less of you plebs for listening in English. But Kazuma Kira's voice is just.
He does have a cool voice, yeah.
Oh man, I wish I had his voice because everyone would be watching my stream right now. They'd be like, "Oh man." But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you check out Mr. Ragiroth's channel.
Please!
Yeah, he does a lot of... he has more subscribers than I have. I just hit the 30 mark, okay? And 2 of those are my own subscriptions. So, please, give me some subscriptions. Make sure you go over to Ragiroth's channel because, he gives me something to do, and I appreciate him coming on. So make sure you show him some love. He also shouts me out on his Facebook and everything like that, too.
Yeah, I've been trying to mention you more regularly in my video, but I do though is description. I just because there's so much I mention at the end of my videos, I'm not to plug and do that.
I'll if I see him again, I'll make sure I blow him. Just not in the mouth, all right? Just anywhere else. But once again, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you guys have a good night.
Right.
Good night.
Later, guys.